Anyway, I'm going to have to stop the VOD.
Welcome.
Welcome to Level Up TV. I'm Disrepute, joined by Vor for Spain versus Hungary, a Group A match of the ClanBase Nations Cup 2012. And we're here on the first map, which is going to be Dreadful Place, which is Spain's map pick. Let's have a quick rundown of the teams. Shackle, Pony, Krus, Bebek for Spain, and for Hungary we've got Kilkiss, Feeder, Dash, and Smoggy. Any comments, Vor, on the lineups, perhaps the map?
Well, first comment is, once again you introduced me as Vor4, because of the way you say things.
I like to say things rapid speed.
Oh wow,
there we go.
There's no time for a rundown of this map or comment on the teams. We're starting.
We are starting in one. Here we go, starting off with Pony's point of view. Getting the rocket launcher spawn and the free yellow. No one spawned up high. Although I'd presume the lightning guns. Well, it's just
only just picked up.
So no one spawned anywhere near Pony. Apparently. I guess they all spawn around the quad area. Nice rocket play though. Actually doesn't do too much damage. Does confiscate the rail though.
Yeah, that's a real good start for Spain. To take out the lightning gun player, take out a rail gun, and get it for themselves. So looking good.
Alright, so moving to the quad area. Have you got the time?
Defense.
I've got it.
I don't.
5 seconds to go until quad, so relatively medium kind of time to spawn. Everybody should be ready to attack it. There's a dropped LG there, but good counter from Feeder with the shotgun takes out the
no, that
damage.
Was Kilkiss.
Oh, was it? Might have
Wasn't
switched
it?
to Feeder then.
Oh, that's weird. I was sure he did it. He must have done loads of damage. I'm pretty sure he did.
Quad was eliminated anyway, and back to normal map play. So
yeah, credit should go for Kilkiss for that, because he did a close range shotgun and Feeder picked up literally a 1 bullet machine gun kill.
Good team effort, you might say then.
Yeah.
I'm following Krus at the moment, just sitting on side this mega health, but he's going to come into contact with 3 Hungarian players. They're rushing on him, but it looks like Spain have got control of the red side of the map, and I guess that's what you'd say are the primary tactics on this map, Will?
Yeah, I think you'll see most teams are more than happy to be in control of red and then move out to the rail, move out to the lightning gun, and just try and steal that mega and yellow if possible and put pressure on the other team.
Did just miss out on the rail pickup to the Hungarians there, so both teams are focusing tightly on that item. Just trying to time it perfectly. Of course, weapons spawn every 30 seconds. Pretty easy to time them.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Pretty easy if you've got basic
a lot of other
mathematics
things
skills.
to think about. You might just not notice that it's time for that weapon coming up. Lots happening in TDM dis.
Yeah, and I guess on this map, you don't really want to be standing around the basement the whole time.
No.
Good counter from Feeder there with the plasma. Kidding, I think it was Shackle who picked up the rail 30 seconds before the quad. You might want to move to the power-up location
yeah, you
now
can see
and secure
that
it.
Hungary are already there pretty early with a few players. Although, all the way back through to red.
I'm going to cycle away from Feeder. Following Dash, she's just at the red area still. Smoggy down below, getting killed by Shackle shotgun in that rail position. 10 seconds to go till quad, cycle around a bit more. Pony's moving in here with a rocket launcher, takes out Smoggy, and now Feeder. Oh, it does a lot of damage. In fact, the whole Spanish team moved in. There was only 2 Hungarian players defending it, though, and that's
defense.
It's not going to be a strong quad. He's only got about 70 health. Does have a shotgun, though.
Nice move to come back this way.
And he's going to confiscate that rail as well, so great play from Pony so far on this quad run. He's got
really
3
was
frags.
nice. The Hungarians thought he was leaving to the top towards Mega, and he doubled back and brought them out.
Wow. Somehow Dash managed... Whoa! Direct rocket straight to the shins of the quad there, Pony. He's just going to have to health up, and that's the end of the run. Of course, he did just get that red armor before, so survived that attack.
What a nice run.
Free yellow.
And anytime you get there from the red armor to steal that yellow, you know, that's a big play. It means your opponents can't be working with much armor. So fighting them at that rail gun, lightning gun should become a hell of a lot easier.
The red armor is up on its spot at the moment. Pony's going to double up on it. 170 armor now for him. Should be difficult to kill, although point blank range shotgun should do a lot of damage to him. Down to basically 1 red armor pickup now. But they've still
he's trying to shoot his teammate there
pretty effectively. These one-man attacks by Hungary really aren't going to work out very well.
Yeah, they're just gifting Spain a larger lead.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Runs straight into a grenade. Does just
Did he
evade.
get stuck on his teammate and that caused him to get hit by that grenade?
Oh my
wow.
god, brilliant rocket. Brilliant second rocket as well to get the frag. Gonna potentially take out Dash here as well. No, he just managed to defend himself with that grenade launcher. Should be machine gun down, and Shackle, if he knew that there was a drop rocket launcher there, I'm sure he would have dived through that doorway right away. We're front on kill kiss now.
Yeah, and Hungary just
seconds.
needs to try and get a bit more control in that yellow LG mega area, because, you know, we saw some pushes there by Spain and they were kind of in a bit of a confusion.
Good defense this time on the quad by Hungary, and Feeder with the mega health. See 150 health there. And Lightning Gun picked up on top of that. Can move out into this red armor area pretty comfortably. No real threat against him. Grenade, he just dodges past that second frag there on Crust. The spawner right to the left of him. Gonna chase this one down. Oh my god, Bonnie just turning up there out the blue.
This is a nice
big
quad
run so far. 4 frags on the board. Oh, dives into a double rail, and look, Cross has actually got 80 armor on the board there. Got to be careful he doesn't get countered by 3 Hungarians. In fact, he does lose out and drop the rail.
2 rails. Yeah, that's huge for Hungary.
Rail, of course, one of the most effective weapons, well, in the game, but especially on this map. There's so many areas you can rail in and rail from. It's not actually been used that effectively as we've seen on the map thus far, though.
No, I haven't really noticed any significant rail play with people railing in from rail towards the red armor, as we so often see, or peeking around that corner when red's due up. Landing a rail shot.
Scoreboard a minute. Hungary 6-2 on the mega health pickups. We're going to get the next as well, mate. That's 7-2. In fact, that's a nice time for a timeout as we look at that. Yellow armor's pretty equal, and look at the reds, 11-2 in favour of Spain. Really, the yellows should not be equal if one team's got a big advantage on the reds.
Well, it goes back to what I said, is we saw a few times Spain pushed out. They were often able to get straight onto that yellow with almost no resistance. So Hungary need to be careful of not gifting too many items to the Spanish team.
Interestingly, similar amount of time on the quads at the moment, and I think that last quad pretty much kept Hungary within touching distance of Spain.
Yeah, it was a nice run from Feeder. He picked up, 4 frags on it before he was unfortunately confronted by that double railgun. Not often that will happen to a quad.
Bonnie takes a point blank range rail to the face, a second one as well. Good railing by Dash, in fact, but he's so risky that he hasn't dropped it yet. Actually gets 2 frags in the end.
That was great by Dash, and he ran out of rail as well, so even if they had killed him, he wouldn't have dropped it.
And now they are in the quad area again. They've just regrouped since the first couple of quads.
Yeah, their quad defense for the last couple has been quite nice, and again it looks like they're going to come out on top for this quad.
Should do as Dash goes aggressive, although that's a nice last second rush by Spain. They pick up the quad damage but are eliminated immediately, but that was more of a steal anyway, so...
Yeah, it was incredibly late, that attack. I mean, nice of them to be able to steal it, but I feel like they're going to need to come to these quads a bit earlier if they're going to hope to get quad runs on this map.
Back on Dash's point of view, I think I might cycle round in a second though if he's playing this side of the map. It's not really an action area. But Shackle does just counter him effectively. Kill Kiss. Haven't seen much of him so far. The mega health is up on the spot, which you didn't seem to notice. Now does. Nothing really going on this side of the map.
Well, it looks to me like Spain are invading again, and you can see that rocket launcher putting out a lot of damage before he dies, and they need to try and prevent that, Hungary, because if they're getting attacked in this area, there already isn't much armor on this map other than the red. There's 1 red, 1 yellow, and if they're losing that yellow and getting damaged in that area around it, then it's going to be difficult for them.
Good defense of that mega health by Killkiss. They're just saving the day pretty much. You've got to be careful. Just giving a railgun to a rail player is perhaps a bit risky. Might go down pretty easily. Killkiss moving through to this quad area now and picks up the shotgun off the spawn. Oh, could counter. Cross in. Oh!
Just ran out of LG ammo.
Does actually get railed as well though, but that is a drop rail, and there's that railgun that was given by Killkiss to Dash, so he's used that very effectively. Only a 9 frag margin now between the two teams. 25 seconds before the quad, and a good first rail to knock Biebeck off the red jump, but he was strong enough to go aggressive. There's that red. Perfect guy then.
Yeah, but Hungary are in on this quad again, so Spain, they've got to...
Wow.
Players,
didn't take any damage as he went up the bounce pad initially. The Spanish players didn't rush in there because Chris is trying to rail. Oh! Quad almost took a rail there as he picked it up. Dash has got the quad in possession, rocket launcher and shotgun to utilise on this run. Got one kill already. Doesn't look like it's going to be a massively high frag run though, as he just seems to be securing out the mega health. Just up to normal spawn health.
He didn't have the armor, did he, to go on a surging run around the map looking for as many frags as possible. He had to take it easy.
I feel like they might have missed out on something there though. I mean, the Shackle just taken the LG and Hungary presumably have no idea of the time of its spawn. And really, the two key locations or items on the map are that railgun and lightning gun. If the opposition controls both of them, you're in serious trouble, aren't you?
Yeah, because as we said before, the weapons in this map, they aren't that close to the red or the mega. They're in between them both, and you know, just because you're getting the reds or the megas, you know, if you don't have the weapons to go with either of those, then it's going to be hard to make kills.
Feeder just getting the frag there. I haven't followed him much in. 50% rail. It's pretty decent. 30% lightning gun there. 40 seconds before the quad spawns again. We're halfway through this first map. Spain's map pick, and they are still in the lead, but only by 5 frags.
Yeah, very close.
And 25 seconds before the quad's going to spawn, you'd expect maybe both teams start moving there now, at least sending one stacked player there to try and secure it out.
Yeah,
with
we've
weapons.
seen it's generally been Hungary that get to the quad earlier, and Spain seems to leave it quite late.
They've come a bit earlier this time, Spain, and they caught Hungary just turning up at the same time, but importantly, Hungary had one player there first to stop that initial onrush by the Spanish team.
Spain got some really lucky spawns.
They must have spawned right next to the quad area, and presumably the Hungarian players didn't. Oh, misses that rail. That could be a massive one. Kilkis misses the rockets though. And he managed to survive with this quad, but he's going to have to do something effective with it now. Misses the rail again, Shackle. Not having the greatest game with rail, in fact. But 41%.
His aim isn't on for this quad run at all.
Oh, misses those shotguns as well. Key shots as well. One shot would have taken out Smoggy. Not even like a really heavy shot either. He'll probably look back after that after the match at that one and be pretty disappointed.
Yeah, especially because there was a chance to, if he'd have hit his shots, he could have kept the score a bit more, you know, wider than it is, and it's down to 2 frags of a difference. And I don't know, after a kind of stuttering quad run like that, Hungary might just have the advantage at the moment.
Smoggy with a 56% rail, 38% LG, seems to be the high aim player on the server that we've spec'd so far. Let's follow him in this rail basement area at the red armor position, trying to rail in. Gets caught in the back, should go down.
Yeah, and drops a rail. Not ideal. I mean, he got 1 kill, but that isn't necessarily worth it if you drop the rail.
Red armor is just about to spawn.
Could be responsible for multiple kills.
Nice rockets from Pony. And they're moving out straight away to this yellow armor position.
They're very aggressive.
They've managed to just boost that gap up slightly. 7 frags now. It seems like they have the initiative in everything so far. Apart from the last few quads.
Grenade.
I don't know how that grenade missed. He's only got 12 health. Would have gone down. Has just picked up the yellow.
It went through him.
Got 10 seconds to go until the quad. This could be a good little rush by Spain if they do it together. Because we know the amount of damage.
There wasn't many Hungary players on this side of the map.
Well, we saw the damage that Pony did on the other side of the map first. He must have got the frags. They wouldn't be strong players if they were there. There, the quad is up. Drops the lightning gun down for a teammate. Oh my god, almost walked into that rocket, if anything. Dash the first to be eliminated from existence. Got that lightning gun to utilise. Nice railgun, but he misses out on the red.
Yeah, it was stolen just at
Oh, no! Such an aggressive shotgun push by Kilkis. I can't imagine he actually knew the quad was there.
No, the glow, you would have seen it.
But you think the quad had the rockets out there to counter. It would have been the perfect weapon if he shot it earlier. But then as soon as he saw the player run through the door, he knew he would kill himself if he shot point blank range and just delayed for it. He might not have killed himself, but he delayed for that split second.
No, he would have.
Yeah. And as a result, just went down. Following Dash now, he's got 100 armor, picked up that red.
Yeah, quite important quad kill though, going back to that, because 7 frags of difference at the moment. If they hadn't have taken that quad out, it could have been, up to 10 or 15 with a good quad run. And the conversion kills off the back of the quad run. And Dash is railing from what is pretty much a classic position to rail from on this map, but you always have to be aware of attacks from behind, and he was.
Very nice rocket play as well from Dash. Got to keep a time on that rail behind him as well. They do take over the red armor position. This could be key. This is good sort of passage of play for Hungary at the moment.
You can see how easy the shots are for him from this position.
See, up to 47% rail now for Dash. He was down in the 30s last time we were spectating him, but they are 10 frags behind still. Great steal of the red, and that's not the last one for quad, but as good as. This time though, Spain have got in position. That's a really good counter there from Cruz.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't take much damage, and Dash had a lot of armor there.
Smoggy goes down as well. Cruz remains unscathed from his fights. Gets a third there. Good count from Dash, although he takes a lot of damage. Good finish as well, and good positioning from the Spanish players. Now they do have the quad up. They're debating who should take it. Cruz is going to grab it. Oh, here we go. Red armor. So he should be pretty strong. Got to be careful. He doesn't get countered. He's going to meet 3 Hungarian players. They probably want to split different directions. In fact, they do that. Oh, no. That was bad by Killkiss. Decided to turn back, switch around, and needs shotgun ammo, which he just ran away from.
Yeah, this is a key time on the map. I mean, that was the... Well, we've only got 2 quads left.
Yeah, we've got 2.
And they're taking a pretty large lead from this one.
Decides to double up on that red, I think, because he saw his teammate drop off in the air there. And Cruz now has control on his own of the red armor. He probably wants people to come in and start waiting for that red while he moves out and does some serious damage, but no one's really here yet. Here they come. Oh no!
Oh, wow.
The shotgun comes out on top by Killkiss.
Some great hits with the shotgun there, because I don't think he had armor himself and needed to do pretty much full damage hits on every shot to kill that red armor player.
Just look at the pings of the players there. Who was that, Cruz? I think it was Cruz, wasn't it? 62 ping, and the problem is he's trying to utilise a plasma gun there, which is pretty difficult. The higher the ping you have.
Not a great weapon for high ping. Unlike some weapons which are great with high ping.
But I mean, there's no excuse for that, because if you've got armor, you can't just run around with a weapon that's really difficult to use. You want to get the right weapon for your stack.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw him try and push out towards lightning gun with that plasma, and he was forced to back off when he took heavy damage from Dash, I think it was.
So here's the last red. Is up on its spot. It's been taken across the other side of the map. I don't know by who, but Spain are already in position. It looks like good attack from Hungary, though. All together in, and Spain have been pushed into bad defensive positions at the moment. And there you go. Hungary should be out on top there. Oh, quad's picked, but it's immediately shot by a railgun.
That's a big kill. That could be enough to seal this map. I mean, gap of 13 or so hasn't really been changing significantly. You assume
Bebek just takes the red.
You'd think Hungary would need the power up to come back in this one.
Yeah, there is going to be one more power up left. Of course, 20 minutes is the time limit of the round unless we have a tied score. Feeder just standing on the spawn. He decides to call a time. That is a great opportunity to look at the scoreboard. 24 to 15 on the red armor pickups we see at the bottom of the scoreboard there, in favour of Spain.
More yellows as well for Spain.
Wow, 4 more yellows. That's quite big. And, don't discount the greens as well. I mean, they stack up if you get a 7 extra. Mega Hell's, of course, massively in favour of Hungary, but if that's the only one item you get and you're outstacked on 3 other items there, especially with the green armour and yellow armour, kind of suggests more control over the lightning gun and the rail.
Yeah, I mean, I really think Hungary aren't getting enough of those yellows. I mean, that's a lot more armour Spain have had in this map.
Look at the quad, 6 to 3. There's another 40 odd seconds of quad time, and the Spanish pickups. And then we look at the scores.
It's well over 1,000 more armour, and my math's pretty bad. It took me that long to work it out.
Look at the scores, they plus 25 net for Pony, 7.6k damage. Dash isn't that far off the damage stakes, but only a plus 4 net we see there. But all of Spain on 6,000 damage, whereas only one of Hungary, and then they've got 1 on 5 and 1 on 4 even Kilkis there. Not
Kilkis
enough damage.
I mean, we saw him do some important things like that early shotgun damage on the first quad, but you know, his damage is a bit lacking since then.
So 14 frag difference. We've got 1 quad remaining. It's going to have to be a few frags bringing it back before the power up. Get the power up as well. Probably get a few frags off that run, and then it's potential to bring it back. But just going frag for frag here at the red armor position is not going to help them at all.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what's been happening for so many periods of this game, where neither side's really gaining an advantage. But at this stage, that's not good enough for Hungary. Just going frag for frag like this is no good at all.
Especially as they will need stacked players for this power up coming up. 30 seconds to go. Dash manages to pick up the red. He's got 50 health. Might want to get a health roll before he goes. Does pick up the lightning gun. Has a rocket launcher and a shotgun as well. There he is, 100. He's going to move in first. He has a teammate there already securing the position. That's the perfect kind of setup. In fact, there, second frag.
This is nice.
6 excellence on the map as well.
Now they do have a chance here. I mean,
10
Dash
frag margin.
Gets this quad.
Oh, that's good.
Looking good.
Here we go. If Spain's rush now, they're going to die.
Yeah, I don't think they can afford to try and attack the squad now. They've already thrown away far too many kills.
Here we go. Dash moving out. 59 ammunition. They've got 1 minute to get 9 frags. It's still an uphill task if he doesn't make any frags on this run, which is possible on this map. Has a good little jump over. Does take a bit of rocket damage. Good defensive play from Pony. Nice rail though from Dash. Good switch to that weapon. Now down into the rail basement. Oh my god, good counter rail by Krus. And he is eliminated. Look at Shackle. He's sitting here with 100 armor.
Yeah, I mean that was great countering of the quad. The quad just didn't find anyone for about 15-20 seconds, and then killed Pony. But I think whilst Pony was fighting, his teammates probably moved to that rail area just to avoid the quad, which was a really good move.
I mean, you only get the 30 seconds on the power up, of course, and it's going to take what 5 seconds to pretty much get to the main bit of the map.
Yeah.
It's only a
it was a really nice
time.
play though. I mean, on that final quad, I mean, Dash was going to need to get 4 or 5 kills minimum, and then hope his teammates could convert the spawns. But nice play by Spain. Was their home map though, so Hungary no means out of this. Look to come back on Hidden Fortress, the best map in Quake Live.